Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Fallout 76. So this is the last day of the beta and we only have like a bit over an hour to play and then we're off for a couple weeks or however long it is till the game actually officially comes out. So I want to progress the story a bit while we're able to do so. We have two things to do in Morgantown, the high school and the airport. We've very briefly touched in this area. We went into the suburbs here, but we didn't go into the city proper. I'm gonna that's so expensive to fast travel there, but whatever. I'm gonna fast travel all the way there, and we'll start looking around. Near the town of Flatwoods. We were just in Flatwoods. Oh well. Alright, here we are in Morgantown. With I should reload. Oh, I forgot. We just changed our one. So now I need to hotkey it. Yeah. We have a new automatic. Grafton signal found, but Grafton's the city way up here. So we don't have to worry about that. It actually started us on the northern edge of the town. Let's head in and see what we can find. I kind of want to do this one first at the airport, and then we'll go see the high school after. Worth knowing where a weapons bench and stash are when we get overloaded, because it will happen, certainly. So I remember when we were wandering around in this area before, there was like no enemies. I say getting shot. Morgantown. Let's go ahead and actually listen to this.
Calling all responders. Sanjay here, letting you know that Steelheart is fully charged and ready for action.
Sure, let's do that.
Morgantown, go ahead and activate him so we can check the alarms on the stash rooms. Just make sure he doesn't take too much damage. I've got enough repair work as it is.
So that was odd timing. Right when I was going to listen to the radio, someone else interrupted. But whatever, whatever. I'm happy to do this event while we're nearby. There he is. So it's like a little robot manufactory. Activate Steelheart.
Systems online. Weapon system charging. Initiating. Patrol routine. Attention citizens, please clear the area immediately. Responder operation in progress. Danger level high.
Oh really?
Responders today.
I'm already a responder. I'm a volunteer. I did the quest. I had to cook a cow. Wow, were you hiding underneath this little thing? That's impressive.
Commencing attack on hostile target. Please report any suspicious raider activity to the responders. Do not confront the raiders yourself.
So maybe that's why this seemed a little isolated when I was here the first time. That's intended to be open except for this escort, and they couldn't interfere with the escort. Oops. Stop it. Oh my god, how am I missing these 95% shots?
Order has prevailed. The responders are currently seeking volunteer medical and security personnel. Report to Morgantown Airport for training.
Ooh, recipe. Bit of overkill, but that's fine.
Scanning responder emergency supply location. M1. Alarm system detected. Initiate remote.
Protect
Interface-
while he does the alarm.
Interface secured. Initiate.
From-
Testing. Routine. Warning. Defensive systems will be offline during the test. Please ensure no
It looks like I can go somewhere.
comes to this unit.
Come on. There they are. Kill human-like creatures. So I guess that includes both
Safe
Scorched
room
and
secure
barrels?
and ready for use. Lock disengaged. Proceed to the next destination.
Well, don't we want to go in and, like, loot it? Just quickly getting stuff before he wanders away too far. Okay. We're actually running low on shotgun.
To police. Justice will be administered.
Ooh, diseased feral ghoul stalker. With the crown, though it did him little good.
Make your world a better place. Join the responders.
Come on, man, get out of the way.
Join the responders. Today, approach and identify yourself.
I am well past level 10.
Abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Yeah, some bits of the game aren't quite working right.
Distance. Responders. Operation.
I think what actually happened was when I logged off to have dinner, it didn't recognize that I was, like, when I logged back on, it no longer realized I'd done those challenges. So they're all, like, reset or something.
Alarm system detected. Initiate. Remote interface. Interface secured.
Yep.
Initiate. Testing. Routine. Warning. Defensive systems will be offline
Yeah.
during the test. Please ensure no harm comes to this unit.
Is that it? That was it. Oh, there's some more.
Safe, secure, and ready for use. Lock. Disengaged. Commence maintenance on location. Identification marker.
I'll be there in a moment.
The responders are currently seeking volunteer.
I'll be there in just a moment, man.
Security personnel report to Morgantown Airport for training. Situation normal. Law and order.
Crown.
Target identified. Join the rescue today.
Okay.
Hostile target detected.
Not you. Ah, this is good. Good XP at least.
Need you. Sign up at Morgantown Airport.
Alright, here's the last one. It's a bank. Well, I'm assuming it's the last one. Roll of threes and all.
Scanning responder emergency supply location. M3.
Is that a dude?
Alarm
No.
system detected. Initiate remote interface. Interface secured. Initiate testing routine. Warning, defensive systems will be offline during the test.
Don't worry, man, I gotcha.
Ensure no harm comes to this unit.
Oh, another scroll one. Or crown one. Okay, wait.
Safe room secured and ready for use. Lock disengaged.
Okay.
Commence maintenance on
Ooh, Savage Divide
location
treasure map.
Identification marker.
Nope, there is another one. Okay, just a moment. Let me just take a quick look. I'll read that in a moment. There's... Okay, we're gonna have to come back to that one. Remember, it's the bank. Hopefully it'll be open when we come back.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search. Come to the responders. Base at Morgantown Airport to trade for goods and supplies.
This takes so long to reload! But it's cool, it's a great gun. It has a lot of stopping power, and it's ooh, check in here. I should. Okay, this is where. Okay, he's going home. He's going home to recharge. That makes sense.
Patrol routine complete. Charge level low. Shutting down for recharge.
There we go. Oh, so probably the radio signal was what got me started here. That makes sense. Okay. I didn't realize. So the radio signals act as a way to get the area quest. Makes sense. Let's head back to that bank. take a look at it. Hopefully it doesn't close. Okay, there was a thing said, well, what's our left arm right now? It's treated leather, pocketed. Will give me, is worth it, yeah. It said everyone. There. Everyone I've lost a list. Everyone I've lost a list. Meredith, my mother, and Patricia, my mom. I know you were at least together in the end. Madeline, my sister, and Theodore, my brother-in-law. I hope they somehow made it, but they were so close to the bombs. Calvin, my best friend in the whole world, and his dog, Peppers, whose facelets are missed so much. Jesse, my ex, we broke up for the wrong reasons. I still love you so very much, even though you've been gone for so long. Samara, my boss, the best boss anyone could ever ask for. Thanks for that raise the day before everything went to hell. It was the last good day. Mindy, my Friday night poker host. I miss your lying face, you cheater. Roberto, my neighbor. I had to stop you, but I miss you, too. I miss what I was before I had to stop you. And finally, myself. I miss who I used to be. There's no point now, not without any of you. Well, damn, that's awfully bleak. This game, I have to say, it's, I'd say some of the storytelling in these notes and things, it's like, it's some of the best I've ever seen in a Fallout game. It's like the best parts of Fallout 3. The gameplay itself is enough to keep me interested. And I can't do any of those. But damn, that's... like, I don't... I'm speechless. That was quite a thing to read. I'm actually trying... I'm feeling bummed for having read that. read that. Like, I kind of wish I hadn't. Okay, well, let's move on. Let's move on. We are going to Morgantown. Or, Morgantown Airport. Alright. You know, I'm still collecting things like gold pocket watches just because they have gold in them, even though I have absolutely no need what I would need gold for. It doesn't seem like trading works the same as it did in Fallout 4. I'm just doing it out of habit, pretty much. Oh well. It's like they made the adhesive so so much more common, but I still get all excited and happy every time I see duct tape. What is this? I don't know. I leveled up, didn't I? Let's do that. It didn't open the thing? There we go. Best way to have a clean conscience? Never use it. Well, I'm happy to get both picklocking and hacking. That's decent. I think we're going to go for another gunsmith and combine those two again. At least get up to level 3, because we've got things that need level 3. So. Although I probably should have looked to see what else new I could have gotten. Oh well. Anything I might want to switch out? Yeah, let's switch out this for picklock. You know, I have 2 of these concentrated fire things. But then we wouldn't be able to use picklock. Yeah, I think I'd rather upgrade these. Alright. I see you. This music is amazing, by the way. I'm really enjoying the sounds of this game. Sci 101 notebook cover. Introduction to Human Psychology and Structured Application. Okay, so let's free up some space. Sleek unlocked. There's the airport. Looks like we should enter over there. Oh, it's been hit. It's on fire and there's scorched thingies.
Attention all responders. This is a top priority message. Radar has spotted an inbound cargo bot. We've got to secure the landing zone so we can make the drop. We need those supplies, but the cargo bot's going to attract attention, so get ready for a fight.
These are just not quite good enough. Did I keep dropping to 1 HP? What? What is that? A Scorched beast. Okay. Level 50, I think we are not going to kill that one. Look at that. It's huge. Ooh, it's coming It's coming this way. It's friendly though, so I'm not gonna, you know, complain. Oh, corpses. Looks like look how much meat there is around here. I think other people have been doing this quest also. God, that's unnerving. Okay. Right. Again, just not enough. Where are they? Oh, okay. I don't know. Something about just seeing a truck full of dead bodies go by is, worrisome. Hey, dude. You want to help out? Here they come. Oh, apparently there's still something out there. Or maybe not. No, okay. It just takes a while to switch over. That looks interesting over there. We're gonna take a peek at that in a moment. Think we're good? Oh, I knocked one of the bodies off. How disrespectful. Here they come. over encumbered.
Attention responders. Cargo bot is now on final approach. Eyes to the sky, people.
There it is. Come on, just drop it. Plan for legs. Cool. Revolutionary sword. Alright. Good deal. Some interesting things. So, quarantine area. With some people turning into Scorched and some people getting afraid of people turning into Scorched. And some of the people that were not being turned to Scorched getting eaten. And bodies. So many bodies. Some bad stuff happened here. Psych eval for Wyatt Johnson. And a plan. Let's look at that. Psych eval. Dr. Madison. This is Dr. Madison of the Responders. I'm conducting a psychological evaluation of patient Wyatt Johnson. This session is being recorded. Hello, Wyatt. Hi. These assessments are informal evaluations, are only intended to get a better understanding of how you're doing. That clear? Yes, Doctor. Good. I'll be asking a few simple questions. Please answer honestly. Can you state your current role with the Responders? I make sure the monsters stay locked up. The Scorched, you mean? Yeah, the walking demons. Okay, can you describe why you chose to volunteer for this job? Volunteer? I thought it was mandatory. No, it was completely voluntary. We posted the request and conducted interviews. Oh, I figured since my mama got Scorched that this was my punishment. No, Wyatt, this is a completely voluntary role. And your mother, Brenda, was infected by the Scorched. But that doesn't mean there's any kind of punishment involved. I let them get close to her. It's my fault. No, it's not. It was an accident, Wyatt. That don't matter. I know this is my punishment. Wyatt, in your interview, you said you had a terminal illness, and that's why you were choosing to become a quarantine guard. I do have a terminal illness. It's called life. Wyatt, work with me here. Can I go now? I promised Livy that I'd grill some dogs tonight. I finally got the grill working. We're almost done. Just a few more questions. When I grill, the kerosene leaks a little and covers up the stench of those monsters. Sigh. I'm sorry, son. We're done. You can go. Results of continued interviews with Wyatt have been difficult and troublesome. Subject refuses to cooperate and is showing signs of psychosis and critical detachment. Subject is distant, showing signs of instability, PTSD, and separation anxiety. Or he's just being a smart-ass kid. However, he does seem to get along very well with Olivia. Recommendations. Continue evals of subject on a weekly basis. Keep a careful eye on this one, but should be okay under Olivia's supervision. Reminder to check in with Maria, whenever possible, on holotape inventory availability. Starting to see requisitions cut for other purposes. Should be an investigation into the disappearance of tapes around here. Until the thief is caught, we'll continue audio to text transcriptions for redundancy. Interesting. Alright. We're actually very thirsty, so let's deal with this. We have so much dog food. And I'm wrong, we weren't that thirsty. Why did I just level up? Whatever, I'll take it. Okay, so I want to see what's new. Sturdy frame, armor weighs less than normal. That sounds really good. Yeah. This is new. You hear directional audio when in range of a magazine. So it lets me find magazines? Wait a minute, what are magazines exactly? We haven't found like skill books. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that alone for now. It's interesting looking. What was that? Rejuvenated. Increased benefit from being well fed or hydrated. No. Gain 1 charisma for each teammate. Scrapper! Oh, that might be good. Obtain more components when you scrap weapons and armor. That's very tempting to get. Marathoner. Sprinting consumes fewer action points. Food and drink are way less. Automatic pistols do more damage. Can do. We have that already. Stim packs may generate edible meat tissue. What? Whatever. That's a weird perk. Alright, so I'm thinking either this armor thing, because we're gonna want that eventually no matter what. So let's get that. There, so let's equip that. At some point, we should get Pack Rat 3. But, I don't know. I should have gone for Gun Nuts, perhaps. Oh well. Yeah, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Well, so far I have utterly failed at trying to progress the story in this limited time I have available. Aha! There we go. Now we can break down all this stuff. Because we got a ton of stuff from that. This revolutionary sword I'm interested in. That might be our new melee weapon. In fact, let's make that happen. It's medium, so it'll swing a bit faster than our bat. So that is our this is our hunting rifle. This is different. So I'll get rid of this one. Unlocked. What? It didn't say. It said crafting item unlocked and it was blank. Well. We had some apparel to get rid of also, I believe. This muffled right arm, because we have a legendary right arm. Your left arm is strengthened girded. 4/9. My left arm is pocketed 511. So yeah, we're not gonna use this one. Yeah, they're clearly like doing research on the Scorched here. Patrol 4.
While you're here, ask the doctors if they have any special supply requests. After that, head over to the control tower for your last stop. As you can clearly see, we need to constantly restock all of these supplies to keep our heads above water. And there's just no signs of it getting any quieter anytime soon. The control tower is on the tarmac, and it's your final patrol stop.
I think we must have jumped into this in the middle.
We established the volunteer program. We've gotten many good responder volunteers this way. DASA does good work in Flatwoods.
Yeah, probably we should have started on this side. Morgantown Airport. Yeah, let's go in and get this quest started. Well, continued, or whatever. The terminal. Ooh. There's Maria Chavez. Oh, that's a shame. We've been hearing about her for a while. Come on, where are you? They're below us or something. I'll get to that in a moment, but I want to, well, let's go ahead and get that playing.
Overseer's log, Morgantown. I used to love coming here on weekends, taking flight lessons. Now it feels like I walked into a nightmare. Those scorched things everywhere. I kept quiet. They didn't see me. I managed to observe them for a bit. Whatever this disease is, it seems to completely take over its host. The ones that used to be human, eventually they go rigid, like some kind of stasis. And if they stay like that for too long, they sort of burn up from the inside out. Vesuvius in reverse. I wondered what could possibly cause all this. And then I got my answer. It swooped down from the sky.
Huh?
Screeching, breathing,
Oh, okay.
infecting everything. I don't know how to fight this. But we need to consider all our options. Even nukes. We find the source of this scorched plague and wipe it from the map before it can leave Appalachia. But first things first, we can't let the disease spread to us. Looks like the responders were developing some kind of inoculation. I'm going to pick up their work. You should too. This is the Overseer. Signing off.
Okay, so the Scorched beasts are causing the Scorch. I guess I should have assumed that. Message to Abigail. Tammy, I know the mountains are dangerous right now, but we need to get a report from the Free States. The farmers are in a bad way, worried about that broadcast from the Brotherhood of Steel. So find someone that can get to Abigail's bunker, up past the RR Mega Stop. Ask her the following. Defiance is that Brotherhood headquarters, right? Are the Brotherhood okay? What's coming for us? Is everything okay over there? I know the Brotherhood hasn't made any friends lately, but the whole thing is very disturbing. This is horrific. I mean... It's quite a thing. Look, they're in the poses that these guys are in until you wake them. Alright, let's switch this to the sword and let's kill some guys with it.
Alright, we're recording.
Good, because now we can get on record that I think this idea is goddamn loony.
I'm not thrilled about sending our people into a place that's actively toxic either. But there are whole towns down there we still haven't reached out to. Welch, Beckley, Bramwell.
Come on now. You really think the Hornrides or Scarehands didn't fly off to some private island the moment the air raid sirens turned on?
Most likely they did. But right now we don't know and don't have a safe way of finding out. And that's why I wanted your help, Melody, on how we can get there.
Fine. We got a couple of folks from the Charleston Fire Department. I can talk to them. See what they have to say about getting set up for those sorts of operations.
Thank you.
Anyone you send into all that smoke's gonna need training, though. Need to be whip smart if they're gonna survive someplace that hostile. The breathing equipment's finicky as hell. A whole lot of care and maintenance if they're gonna be out there for hours, let alone days. You're talking about a whole new division here.
I understand what I'm asking.
Tell you what you ought to do. You ought to give them a name.
A name?
Green Berets, smoke jumpers, Navy SEALs. You want someone to sign up for dangerous duty. Needs to be some prestige behind it. You give them a name, a new designation, extra rations maybe. I'll guarantee you get the volunteers you're looking for.
Any suggestions?
Huh. Well, Gramps was a moonshiner. Made hooch so strong normal folk couldn't come within a quarter mile of it. Everyone called him and his boys the Fire Breathers. Resilient sons of guns. What about that?
I suppose we don't need to go with the first idea we come up with. But for now, I'd like you to reach out to those firemen. Convince them to get on board with the fire breathers. Let them know it's important. Prestigious.
Oh, Lordy. I think she likes it.
I'll work on getting them a place to train. Charleston Fire Department seems like the natural spot.
Certainly won't have to travel far to get yourselves into trouble.
Good. We should get started. If there's anyone still alive down there, I think they've suffered enough.
Okay, next.
It's been a few hours. I can hear people clawing at the door. I locked myself in a storage closet, but I don't think the door opens from the inside. It's okay. Everything is okay. Acute stress reaction. Panic and emotional distress. Breathe. Breathe. I would guess it's been 24 hours since the attack. The sound of combat has stopped. They're still outside. I have roughly probably 8 to 10 weeks. Provided source of fluids. Starvation onset within 10 days. Effects of psychological shock are ongoing, but repressed. I can worry about PTSD later. I believe it's been 3 days. 3 nights. Adrenaline has dissipated. I'm so thirsty. I'm so hungry. I still can't unlock the door. Must conserve strength. Using energy to bang on the door or yell has proven wasteful. A source of fluid nourishment has not been found. No one is coming. No one is coming for me. My friends are all dead. Children were born into this violent world. And they left so violently from it. My God. Never leave. Don't. I feel hungry. I'm thirsty. No one is coming. First, umbilical, index finger, flex, MP joint. Oh, it hurts. Flex, MP joint. Extend, IP joint. And contract muscle. There we go.
That's horrifying. Oh my god. That's this game. They've done quite a thing with this game. Okay, the recent disappearance of holotapes has forced us to keep a tighter grip on inventory. Remote door control open. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. Please remember that the use and access of the storage room is now handled on a case-by-case basis. Anyway. Wow. I remember in Fallout 4, there was a girl like that in a Fallon's. Like she jumped in the safe room of a jewelry store. And then the bombs hit, and she was trapped inside. And she put out a radio thing that just constantly called for help. But wow, this is heavy stuff. Please keep this list up to date at all times until we get a terminal set up to track this. Soil testing kit, as Delbert Winters. Air quality is transferred to the airport. Water, we already have that. That's we talked to her. And metabolizer is available, but we don't know where that is. Ooh, I didn't even notice that one.
My name is Maria Chavez, and I am about to die. The Scorched have overrun our defenses. They're coming for us all. If you find this, please listen carefully. We were called the responders. After the bombs fell, we tried to help people. Maybe I can still help you. The terminal nearby, if it's still there, use it. Learn about the inoculation project. It might just save your life. Oh shit! They're here! They're here! I'm out of time. Read the terminal. Learn about the Scorched. Remember us. And good luck.
I didn't see a terminal. Was it this one? That would be a shame. Oh, there! That one. Okay. Fire Breathers recruiting. I just wanted to remind everyone that the Fire Breathers unit is always looking for more manpower. If you think you've got what it takes to handle our toughest missions and take on the Scorched, then Melody and Madigan would love to meet you. Don't forget, it's a dangerous assignment, but it comes with benefits. You'll have top priority for rations and ammunition. We ask the Fire Breathers to put their lives on the line, but we reward their bravery while we can. The job's not for everyone, but if you think you can handle the recruitment process and training, then I ask you to consider signing up. Chavez. Chavez Maria, Senior Responder, Medical Support, Claire Hudson, Sanjay Kumar, Melody Larkin, and Jeff Nakamura. Jerry Abernathy, Derek Castle, Veronica Chang, Darian Jones, Chelsea McKee, Felix Odell, David Strauss, Lillian Tompkins, Kevin Trager, and Ryan Zelnak. All dead now. We just received another complaint about the Grafton Mayor's office. This time the mayor is being accused of illegally soliciting funds for his re-election campaign. The mayor's assistant allegedly demanded a contribution in exchange for notarizing documents. This one is more serious than the last three. I better go check it out. An officer was sent to the mayor's office in Grafton. He found some irregularities with the mayor's assistant procedures. A citation was issued to correct the problem. The officer noted Grafton's mayor claims there aren't funds to make the changes. We'll let a judge sort it out. Has anyone seen Larry Pickerman? Please keep an eye out for him. He's been missing for a couple days. If you haven't met him, he's 6 feet tall, brown hair, green eyes, age is mid-50s. Came in with the last big group of refugees. You might remember him as the electrician who decided to do some unsolicited work on our main computer. I'm sure he meant well, but we had to have him escorted out of the command center. Hopefully he's okay. He borrowed my only screwdriver and I really need it back, so if you see him, send him my way. I've been a member of the Responders almost from the start. Like all of you, I put my life on the line to save the lives of others more times than I can remember. Our mission is important. That's why we can't let the Brotherhood of Steel push us around. Of course we'll help anyone where we can, but you all know that our resources are limited. The Brotherhood's been making increasing demands for resources and supplies in the name of holding back the Scorched. Well, the Scorched aren't the only threat around here, and the Responders aren't looking to fight a war. We're healers, teachers, we're not soldiers. When the Brotherhood comes asking for your ammo, your stimpaks, your water, whatever it is, think carefully. Someone out there might need those supplies to survive. If they ask you to join their ranks because you've got skills they can use, remember that we need those skills just as much, maybe more. We don't have the benefit of power armor and heavy weapons. All we've got is training, knowledge, and courage. But that's been enough so far, and I hope we can keep it that way. I'm not saying the Brotherhood of Steel is our enemy. We're on the same side, but lately, we're not really friends either. All I'm asking is that you stay focused on the mission, our mission, no matter what they might ask of you. Some sad news to share, everyone. Some of you might have heard about Rachel already, but for those who don't know, she said goodbye to the Responders and joined the Brotherhood of Steel to work as a combat medic. We'll all miss her and wish her the best. In the meantime, the few medics we have left are working around the clock. We'll be starting the medical training program up again to help fill the gaps. Please volunteer if you can spare the time. Volunteer program. Welcome to the Responders headquarters, volunteer. Setting map coordinates. If volunteers are able to construct portable camps for incoming survivors, then Responders are free to focus on their urgent medical needs. Responder Miguel Caldera provides new volunteers with materials used to fortify camps, as well as additional safety tips. Report to his campsite outside of the airport for supplies and hands-on training. Volunteers may only receive one set of rations until the training program is complete. Give me some rations, please. Purified water. It didn't talk about the inoculation plan at all. Wait a minute. Did I miss something? No. And that's going outside. Huh. Okay, well, let's keep looking around here then. Actually, there was another thing up here. There.
Hey everyone, this is Derek. Making my final report on the events at Harper's Ferry. Hopefully this reaches you all safely. Whatever happened here, it was big. The whole area it's devastated. If any of our people survived, I can't find a trace of them. I talked to some of the locals. They say creatures came from the sky and laid waste to the town. Some of the ones who got hurt in the attack were transformed or something. They apparently turned into monsters and attacked anyone they could reach. Riley says he and his people are gonna seal themselves up in their bunkers and try to figure out a way to fight these creatures. In other words, we won't be getting any more help from these Free States guys. Maria, I was hoping you could get in touch with Ella. See if maybe she can lean on Riley a little. Get him to see that this isn't the way. If you ask me, I think it's damn selfish of them to turn their backs on the rest of us. On people who need their help to survive. There's nothing else I can do here. Guess we can scratch Harper's Ferry off the map. I'll be heading back soon. But I want to check in on some of the farms along the way. Should be about a week.
Seems like everything's going to hell. Alright. So this terminal. Wait. Do not touch. Please do not touch. Still working on system recovery. I don't want to have to start over from scratch. Your ticket to the skies. Flight statuses are all invalid. No information. Open door. Okay, that was a whole bunch of nothing. Hey, dude.
Might be some of the only responders left. The good work must continue.
And they all have interesting things, but they're all very expensive. And nothing we have sells that well. I guess we could sell like drugs and stuff. We never use them. Meh. Oh well. Responder database. Training volunteers. Everyone has heard with okay, we already did this. So yeah, this is, well, wait, no, let's check that. Welcome. Nope, this is the exact same thing as at the other place. Flatwood or whatever. This is very effective music, by the way. It really adds to the tone of the game. And wow, this got so grim. I don't know. They said we're supposed to find something about inoculations here, but there wasn't one. Let's go ahead and do the camping tutorial. Not that we really have time for it. Oh well. But wow, I mean, this is a powerful story, I have to say. Okay, so what's nearby? The learn about the inoculation project and find the school. Up in the flight tower?
We need all hands at the Morgantown airport. I repeat, all responders report right away. Bring any weapons you can. Scorched are coming. There's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat.
Let's read this first. Local radar monitoring, nothing nearby. Okay, I finished hooking up the air raid siren to the ATC system. When the ATC radar picks up the approaching vertibot, it will alert this terminal, which will fire up the air raid siren and transmit a broadcast. If the vertibot thinks it sees hostiles in LZ, it'll abort the drop. Make sure you keep the area clear. Now we've seen those. The patrol log keeps a record of all recent restocking runs. 100 bags of chili. DASA updated the database of information from survivors. Miguel has programmed some protectrons. Many things. Okay.
It's been a hell of a week, I tell ya. We lost more good people fighting off those damn Scorched things again. Now I got Chavez telling me we're picking up a new radio signal. Someone's asking for help. She wants me to take my team and follow it till we find them. Can't be too far. Already tracked it gaining strength south of here. Problem is, we have to go straight on through Raider country to find them. And I don't have the time or men to spare right now. So, I hate to say it, but I gotta tell her it ain't gonna happen. Not now. My team's the last line of defense, and if I take them on some wild goose chase, we're leaving ourselves open for another Christmas flood situation. And you can bet your ass I ain't gonna let that happen again. Even if it means someone out there might need us. Oh, man alive, times have changed.
Grim. Okay, we're still looking for this information about inoculations. Don't touch. These things haven't worked properly since the last Scorched attack. I've sealed them. Don't touch. Just don't. We don't need them right now anyway. Can't tell me what to do? Alright. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Sweet bean. I'll be up at my camp. Maria is giving me a sanity day, so I can relax. Join me. I hope you brought some of that comfort food from Flatwoods so we can have a picnic. Don't worry, if any volunteers stop by to learn stuff, the robot should be able to take care of them. I wrote a whole program to deal with that, so I can actually relax. It didn't play. I said play. There we go. Execute. Program only compatible with responder protection. Never mind. Your robot isn't working. Miguel's terminal. New crafting item, medium generators. Dance bot doesn't stop dancing. Schematics are too complicated. Responder protectrons have no reaction. Database corrupted. Hello world. Okay, I don't want to read all this right now. We don't have a lot of time. Oops. Flatwood kiosks. Yeah, we already dealt with one of them. So I guess this is where they made them. It makes sense that you'd have a place like this. There are so many dead people around here. DeAndre's note. For the love of my life, Abby said we can use her bunker for whatever it is you want to plan for our anniversary. I know it's only been a few months. Okay, 2 months, 3 weeks, 4 days, but I'm so excited. You've changed my life, DeAndre. I hope you know that. Okay, this is the terminal that's going to be talking about inoculation, maybe? So maybe it was like in a different spot or something? I don't know. Inoculation project. Folks, I have some exciting news to share. As you all know, Dr. Hudson has been continuing her research in the lab at AVR Medical. She just reported in to let us know that she's made a significant breakthrough. Looks like it could be an inoculation against the Scorched plague. Could soon become a reality. Let's all keep our fingers crossed and make sure to do everything we can to help Claire complete her work. Those of us struggling to survive in the post-war world face countless threats. The search for safe and sustainable sources of food and water would be enough to challenge anyone, but the strange mutated creatures appearing throughout the region greatly increase the danger of day-to-day life. None of these threats, however, compare to the Scorched. To better understand these monsters of the wasteland, I've spent time observing them and gathering information from those individuals lucky enough to survive first-hand encounters with the Scorched. There are still far more questions than answers, but I believe I have made progress in my understanding of these enigmatic and fearsome creatures. Scorched beasts. The name conjures terrifying images of huge mutated bats that poison the ground and warp living creatures into deadly thralls. We first learned about the Scorched beasts from the Brotherhood of Steel, whose soldiers encountered the creatures to the southeast. At first, nobody believed that what they were describing could be real. We thought it was a bullshit story, giving the Brotherhood an excuse to commandeer our ammo and supplies. We were wrong. I'll never forget the first time I saw one of those monstrosities. Black wings against a blood-red sunset. Talk about a reality check. We know far too little about these creatures, but we do know they aren't strictly nocturnal. They also seem willing to move alone or in small groups, and they're highly aggressive. Worse than that, they're dangerously radioactive, which I believe is an important clue about their origin. If we ever get hold of one for study, I think we can learn a lot about them. Unfortunately, being anywhere close to a Scorched beast is a near certain death sentence, and not just because of the radiation. I'd love to give a detailed explanation of what the Scorched Plague is and how it works, but right now we know so little, it just wouldn't be possible. Frankly, it's damn frustrating. What we do know is that living creatures come into contact with a Scorched beast sometimes begin to mutate. The victim's skin turns dark, almost black, with the smell of ash. Some kind of biochemical process takes hold at this point. Lesions that burn with intense heat begin to form on the victim's body. The affected creature appears to be covered in smoldering embers. In the case of humans, higher mental function eventually disappears, replaced by extreme, almost animalistic aggression. We call the creatures that are transformed in this way Scorched. Needless to say, watching a friend or loved one go through this process is both horrifying and heartbreaking. Worse, there's almost nothing we can do about it. I say almost because we've been able to gather enough information about the Scorched Plague that we might be able to develop a vaccine against it. That's a huge maybe, but we recently found some equipment at the AVR Medical Center that's in pretty good shape. With the right facilities and a steady supply of Scorched to study, we might just find a way to counter this terrible disease, or possibly even reverse it. Only time will tell. I hope by now that I made one point crystal clear. The Scorched are lethal. They are nothing less than an existential threat. If we cannot find a way to defeat them, or at the very least contain them, there's no reason to think they won't spread far and wide, transforming or destroying everything in their path. We don't know nearly enough about the Scorched to develop real tactics. What we know so far mostly amounts to common sense approaches for dealing with any deadly predator. I'll summarize these points below. If you're unfortunate enough to encounter a Scorched beast, likely because it has decided to hunt you, do everything in your power to keep away from it. If you've got a gun and can find an enclosed space to fire from, that's ideal. Scorched beasts are too big to fit into small spaces. Remember that Scorched beasts emit strong radiation. That, coupled with their powerful bite, should compel you to keep your distance at all costs. Oh dear. If you've got no other choice, you should at least consider using some Rad-X. Scorched humans are savage and deadly, while their ability to speak is limited. Don't think they're mindless. They retain enough intelligence and memory to use guns and other weapons, and they're hostile to just about everything they perceive as a potential threat. Fight the Scorched as you would a raider, albeit one with a deadly plague. Of vital importance is keeping your distance to minimize the risk of infection. Stay in cover when you can, but give ground when you need to. Do not let them get close. I know that's not much to go on. There's still so much we don't know about these creatures. Hopefully it'll help at least a little. That's it. That's all they got. I like the little animation. Well, we're not going to be able to do much, They want me to study Dr. Hudson's research at AVR Medical, which is down in Charleston. Way on the other side of the world from us, but still in this central area. We haven't really gone out of this main area yet, like down here. There's so much we haven't seen yet. This area over here, the whole Point Pleasant Mothman stuff. This dark area here, is that the same as this dark area up here, maybe? In terms of like biomes? Or are they completely different? This area was all smoky when we looked at it. We were here, looking this way, and it was just full of smoke. Well, that was the Fallout 76 beta. I quite enjoyed it. I'm eager to get into the game. Hopefully we'll be able to maintain our progress. I think that's the plan, that you should still be able to continue playing as your character. I kinda don't want to start anything new, so I'm just gonna stop here. I mean, there's so much stuff I want to go look at. But I guess I'll have to wait 2 weeks just like everyone else. So, thank you, everyone, for watching. Till this goes live.